So Leonard, we were just talking about how you actually grew up here as a small child. Can you tell me a little bit about what the neighborhood was like at that time?
Well, back then it was a beautiful place. It was a place everyone loved to be. It was like a big happy family. It was probably 10,000 people out here.
Mm-hmm.
And there wasn't a lot of them that I didn't know. And over time it changed, you know, especially after they opened this second phase of this place.
Mm-hmm.
It was the Murray home. It used to be just Altgeld Gardens. Then they turned it to Altgeld Murray Homes.
Mm-hmm.
And after the Murray Homes opened, that's when it started going down. And like I say, I've been gone from here for many a year. And every now and then I'll come out here. But I wouldn't have wanted to have grown up any place but where I grew up.
And why do you think during that time period there was a downturn?
That's a good question. It's a very good question. I don't know if I can answer that one, why it was such a downturn.
Sure. At that time, did it seem like the economy was just not performing in this area? You know, I've heard from a lot of people say that jobs is the main thing they're voting on right here.
Yep, that's true. You had bad economy, and we were more or less overlooked. They stuck us out here and just overlooked us more or less, you know, until people start waking up and getting involved in the political game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad to see it's looking like it is today because they have done one heck of a job out here. And I do give them credit for it. Now, when I was in my early 20s, there used to be a stench in this place that came up through the floor because it was built on sand.
Mm-hmm.
And they eventually did solve that problem from what I've been told. Not living out here now, I don't know everything that's going on, you know. But I'm glad I was raised out here. I wouldn't change it for anything in the world. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that still feel that way. But now I come out here today, I don't know hardly 2 or 3 people out here anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of them have passed, a lot of them have moved. And what else can I say?
Yeah, no, I hear you.
This day has came.
Mm-hmm.
And in my heart, I know Obama's going to win. If he doesn't win, there's some people out here slicker than George Bush because he stole both his elections. That's the way we feel. And when I say we, I mean the people. A lot of people, white, black, Latino, what have you. Everybody feels that he stole both of those elections. And what has he done since he's been in office? Nothing. Not one thing has he done to help middle class or poor. Everything's for the rich. Or as I know, Ben Layton might be sitting down there on his ranch in Texas, because he sure haven't been looking for him.
Right, thank you so much, Leonard.
You're welcome. Quite welcome.
So again, this is Noah Cunin. We're in the south side of Chicago. We're at the Altgeld Gardens polling location. The reason we're here is this is where Barack Obama actually got his start as a community organizer, doing asbestos abatement in this area. As Leonard, who was a long-time resident of this area, there were a lot of problems when these housing communities were built. A lot of them were resolved, but the thing we're hearing from again and again and again today, jobs. People are looking for a president who's going to bring jobs back to this community.